one like that, but
you know how to use one. Yeah, you just put it on the tire. And,
I have a question now. Where do you get a low pressure tire gauge? Because mine's broken. I cannot find another one.
really, like at AutoZone, Tractor Supply.
Gas stations right up by the checkout.
Low pressure, or they have ones for passenger vehicles? Because they have to be down in the low range for equipment.
Oh, for equipment, yeah.
Oh.
So I say, I don't guess.
You might have to order it online.
No, this measures from 0 to 60. So it's got increments for 10, 20, 30. So anyway, do a little demo here on the.
this is also helpful when building an earth ship.
Don't let all the air out the process. So this is right at 10. So, does anybody want to give that a try, or y'all feel comfortable with using a pressure gauge? Good. Okay, like that, or even a vehicle to get the tire off to have it repaired. So it's got a little valve down here. So if you turn it one way, it releases the pressure in the jack, and then when you're done releasing the pressure, then you turn it the other way. And then you put your little handle in there, and you just go up and down, and you can see it raising. So if you were going to jack up a tractor or something like that, I would put a board underneath of it to give a little more stability. And then sometimes we have to put a board on the top too, to like give some surface area to meet like on the front of the tractor or something like that. So you would just raise this up to where you get to the point where you need your tires off of the ground. We use this handy dandy 4-way. Now a lot of people have just a single, it's got just a little end on it. I don't have any of those around here. But most cars just have just a single. A 4-way is a good tool because you can get leverage on that, especially for us gals. We can break the lug nut loose. So.
The body weight will do it, but you just have to make sure the wrench is completely onto the lug nuts so you don't strip. But then
and a lot of times what you can do is before you jack it up, use your lug wrench to loosen the lug nuts a little bit before you jack it up. And then once it's up in the air, then it's easier to get it spun off.
If you don't do that, the wheel spins. And then you don't have any traction.
Yes. Air compressor? Okay, so pretty simple. Plug it in. It'll make a lot of noise and fill up with air. And then you would use this to fill your tire that you have a leak in or whatever. And then use your gauge to make sure that you got it to the proper PSI.
How much does that guy cost, the air compressor?
I don't know, we bought this used for my cousin's major problem. Especially like with farm equipment, if it sits over the winter time, it loses its charge. So this is a battery charger. And this is real nice because it's labeled positive and negative. And then if you look at a vehicle, we'll use the tractor. There's a lot more because it's handy for the battery. So here's the battery. So how many of you have jump started a vehicle before? Everybody?
You jump started it with a piece of equipment like this or by popping the clutch.
Okay.
Bump start it, get pulled, yeah.
So we would look at the battery here. So this is the positive side, negative side, or the ground. So you always want to put the positive on first. I'm not plugging this in, so. And then connect your negative here. That's probably not going to make good contact.
You also don't ever want the two to touch each other.
Right.
Otherwise, you will be in for the surprise of your life.
It won't kill you. It'll just give you a nice little shock.
Or it might destroy the piece of equipment you're about to try to help.
So, and we could plug this in. gonna come on. It's got all these little lights on there. So this battery is fully charged. But this is kind of like a smart charger, so it knows what kind of battery it is and all that good stuff, but you can change it with the buttons. And so you would just charge it until it got to 12 volts. This is a 12 volt battery, so this is reading at 12.8, so it's plenty charged. But if you had a dead battery, you would just wait until, so it'll tell you right on the battery what the voltage is. Right here it says 12 volts.